he's coming high. He's chasing.
Got him. Fish on.
There's a big one, big one. Get it, get it.
Killin Time Outdoors is in partner with Wicked Archery, with 2 great locations in Richfield and Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Vibrations Tackle, our lures catch fish. Any fish, any water, anytime. Hooksetter USA, don't let your adventure get off the hook. Outdoor Trade Show Channel, where you go before you buy. Beavertail Baits, become a beaver believer. Dick Smith's Live Bait and Tackle, Southeast Wisconsin's fishing headquarters for over 35 years. Quick Graphics, On The Go Logo Pro.
Today, we're up in the Bay, Green Bay. We're on the west shore, fishing at Wakano. We're up here for the pre-spawn walleye bite. This run happens every single year. Today it happens to be the first weekend in April. These fish come in just to do their thing every spring. There's all kinds of tributaries up and down the bay. These fish come and they look for the warmest water possible so they can spawn as soon as possible. The bay is obviously a huge body of water. There's tons of fish and there's a lot of big fish, but there's also a lot of water, and be able to find these pods of fish can be sometimes difficult, but once you find them, normally you find them in a couple condensed schools and you can stay on them for a little bit. We're gonna power fish with flipless crankbaits and plastics, and we're really jigging these things really aggressive. We're kind of getting a reaction strike out of these fish just because, you know, they're coming in your spawn, they're not exactly looking to feed as of now, but you can make these fish bite if you present your bait in the right way and you fish it aggressively. We don't have any cloud cover, but we do have wind picking up this afternoon. Wind is really key. This water can be really clear, but if you get a piece of stirred up water, it'll really dirty up the water, and the fish seem to congregate to that. And then that dirty water also holds more heat versus clear water. So we're gonna hop around a lot today, fish a bunch of different spots that I have, and also probably explore some new stuff because there's always things to learn out here. This piece of water is so big, and that's why I love fishing it so much. Little guy, right below the boat. That right there is about as small as you catch them on Green Bay. There we go. That feels like a good one. I think we're onto something here. I just released that other fish, our first fish, that we actually netted. About 5 minutes later. Nice fat one. There we go. Nice. Now we're starting to get a little bit better size. I felt her hit it, but it was so close to the fall that I thought it could have been bottom. It was just a slight little tick. That's a beautiful green bay walleye. Nice little female. I love this little black spot they get on their dorsal right there. Green bay, dark gold colors. It's kind of hard to beat. It's one of my favorite things to do. Spring walleyes on green bay. Absolutely love it. Yes. I think we are on to something. So we just had our second one. This here is our third. We've had all three in about 10 minutes. This one isn't as big as the last one, I don't think. Yeah, just a little guy. He's kind of hooked a little funny in the side of the face here. That's why she felt so big. She was hooked kind of funny. This year it seems like you're either getting really big ones, like those upper, 29, 28, into your 30, 31s, and then you're getting a lot of the fish from like this 21 to 25 inch size. There we go. Just switched up colors, went to a little bit brighter bait with this bright sky. Come here, honey. A little bit better fish. Right in the corner. The thing I do with a lot of these baits too, is I put a bigger hook on the rear, just because sometimes they will get in kind of that nipping mood. And that little bit bigger hook, a little bit wider gap, can help get them. There we go. Need some bigger ones though. Not taking anything away from these fish, they're all awesome. But we're not here for 23 inchers. You can see how this fish absolutely just inhaled that bait. So pretty. Do a little surgery here. So when we're driving around out here, like we've made a couple drifts through this same pass. Well, it's kind of getting loaded up with boats. So instead of flying up to the top and going wide open, I just idle through my spots and use my structure scan. And you can see like this stuff here is all sand, and then like this part here is like a rock pile, not even rocks, but it's small little pebbles that zebra mussels collect on. And if you can use your side scan, and if you look behind it, where I put this waypoint, you'll get to know what fish look like. So this here is a school of walleyes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fish right there. So what I can do here on my electronics, I can drag over to where I saw those fish, drop my cursor and put a waypoint. So I dropped a waypoint on those fish, and they just happen to be right behind this rock pile or this zebra mussel bed. They're just sitting right behind it. So just take a little time to scout your area, and you can find stuff like this and then go through and drift it, and you can we'll probably pick up a fish or two out of that school. All right, so midday bite's been pretty tough. Fishing really slowed down. It's about 5 o'clock now. Typically there is some kind of sunset bite, so we're gonna keep moving, trying to find some fish, and we're just hoping it picks up with the low light coming. You would not believe how long I've been waiting for this bite. We've fished so hard all day. We went through this huge dead spell. There's literally like no boats left, maybe a dozen boats left. We had a really good spurt midday, and since then it's been dead, like absolutely dead. I cannot lose this fish. Really hard to get under the boat like this. It can be really bad. Yeah, I think he's looking a little funny. Yeah, nothing huge. Oh, come here. Come here. That's a huge sigh of relief. It has been a grind all day. We got on a good pot of fish and then it was just dead. I just switched baits. I went to a little bit bigger profile and a UV color in the low light. Crushed it. I mean, did exactly what they were supposed to do. It just took me a long time to get this bite. Low light conditions with these walleyes is always prime, and the bay can be so humbling. This place can be awesome one minute and you can absolutely kick your butt the next. It's not like it's a big fish or anything, but it just makes me happy because I was really struggling. You just start to play the mental game and question yourself about what you did all day, and you should have been here, you should have tried this, should have done that. You gotta stick to it, feel what you're confident in. I've caught a ton of fish right in this area last year, a few fish this year. Just come back, do what you feel is right, and you can get something like this just to top off the end of a really long day. Wow, awesome.
Killin Time Outdoors is in partner with Wicked Archery, with 2 great locations in Richfield and Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Vibrations Tackle, our lures catch fish. Any fish, any water, anytime. Hooksetter USA, don't let your adventure get off the hook. Outdoor Trade Show Channel, where you go before you buy. Beavertail Baits, become a beaver believer. Dick Smith's Live Bait and Tackle, Southeast Wisconsin's fishing headquarters for over 35 years. Quick Graphics, on the go Logo Pro.
What is that? I do not know what this is. My guess is it's snagged. That was exciting. These walleyes are driving me fucking crazy. Felt like a 15-pounder to me, I don't know. Oh man. Maybe it was bottom, I don't know. Went the wrong way, buddy. Didn't even record it. That's how my day's going so far. What do you want me to do? How do you want me to close this?